Hey guys, it's Christine with Indigo Wings. I am doing a mini version of the Twin Flame reading for the week of, well, it's not full week. I'm doing it it's through today, which is August 8th through August 12th. I have been out of town a lot lately, and I got back kind of late this weekend. And so I'm late with it. So I thought it would be a really good opportunity for me to show you what one of my new offerings for readings is. I'm offering a mini twin flame reading, and really it's not only applicable to twin flames, it can really be applied to any relationship. But I wanted to offer something to people that was in a little bit of a lower price point. Just give people some more options. This reading is not quite as detailed as the one that I normally do. But it gives you a little bit of some insight into what's going on. I don't know about you guys, but I am glad that the full moon lunar eclipse is past. I know for some people that was a really intense energy. In my personal life, I have people that I care a lot about that things are very wonky for them. I have clients that things have been going kind of crazy for them, but then I have clients and friends that things are okay. So it's definitely, this full moon was big for some, and for others, people seem to ride it out pretty well. For me, I am ridiculously tired. I think some of it is due to all the travel, but I think a lot of it is also due to the energy that we have coming in. So I hope that you guys like the spread that I'm doing. It is smaller, so the video is going to be shorter, but I hope that it'll be something that you guys are pleased with. These mini readings that I'm offering are going to be available for $35. They are on my website now. I just updated my website. So if you guys go on there, if you haven't been on there before, you'll notice there's a new tab with a store. All my services and everything are linked to the store. So there's a new way to check out. It should be pretty straightforward and easy, but if you have any questions, just let me know. But this new spread is available on my website if it's something that you're interested in doing. I'm also bringing back, because it was such an intense full moon, and some of the astrologers out there, some of the teachers out there, I've been hearing some say that this particular moon was 3 times as strong energetically as regular full moons are. And so I wanted to offer the full moon readings again. They're only available this week through Saturday. Those are available for $40. I'll put the PayPal link to purchase those in the description of this video. So just something to think about. So I'm going to get started. I'm not going to do my usual spiel because this is not a typical video of, where I do the typical reading. You guys can probably hear the ruckus in the background. It's still summer vacation here. The kids are still home. There's not much I can do about that. And it sounds like they're yelling at the dog about something. So with this reading, you know what, guys, I'm gonna just pause this 1 second because they're gonna drive me crazy while I'm doing this, so hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so the way with this reading, there's really just 4 cards. I pull a card for the divine feminine, I pull a card for the divine masculine, I pull a card for the combined energies, and then I pull a card for the near future. And that's it. For those of you who are new to the channel, I refer to the masculine and the feminine, but this can pertain to same-sex couples. It's just easier for me to stick with masculine and feminine so that I can kind of keep track in terms of who I'm talking about, and so that everybody following along can just, it's easier to keep track of, you know, masculine and feminine. If this message resonates with you, wonderful. If it doesn't, that's okay. It's just not the message for you. If this message resonates with you, if it feels like I'm talking directly to you, then I'm the reader for you. And I'm hoping, you know, I hope that one of my offerings is something that works out for you, and we can schedule a reading for you. So I'm going to hop right in. So the card that I pulled for the divine feminine, if I can pick it up, is win or lose. And you know, this card's a 5, and it, you know, I feel like this is really, it's really representing kind of the chaos that's going on with a lot of feminine energies right now. You know, I think that as a whole, you know, so I'm just kind of speaking for everyone. I don't think that this is necessarily affecting everyone. I'm just kind of speaking for the collective. A lot of the feminine energies are kind of in this place of give me all or nothing. You know, they feel like they've been patient for so long. They want results. They're not getting the results that they want. You know, they feel like things are going nowhere. You know, and they just feel like, you know, hot and cold. Like, you know, that they're kind of going back and forth between extremes. You know, this is a card of extremes, win or lose. And, you know, in some ways, you know, I feel like, you know, there's some feminines that are ready to throw out ultimatums. You don't need to do that. You know, a lot of feminine twins are experiencing issues and triggers and things coming up that they maybe felt like had already been healed, that you'd already dealt with. It just means that, you know, they need one final push out, or you hadn't quite healed them as well as you thought you had. And that's kind of what this period is meant to do. It's meant to really push us for healing and push us to get us to the point where we need to be. You know, so hold on, do the best that you can in terms of just taking it day by day. You know, try to remember that it doesn't have to be all or nothing right this second. Try to ride out this month of really intense energies. You know, we just got through the lunar eclipse yesterday. You know, Mercury is going retrograde, I think on the 12th or the 13th. So just a few more days before that happens. Then we have the solar eclipse. You know, there's a lot happening energetically this month that I don't think anybody should be throwing in the towel on anything. I think that we all, as a collective, need to just kind of sit, let what comes come, and process and just see how things shake out. You know, I really, this is not the time for any of us to, you know, particularly when it comes to our divine counterparts, to make a final decision one way or the other. I think we really need to see how things shake out and where we're at come mid-September. Because I think that we, you know, divine feminines, like, you may find that you have changed, and you may find that your divine masculine has changed. That there has been a lot of growth, changes in their personal realities. Like, you don't know all of the things that are happening. The clarifying cards that I pulled here are the Four of Water, and then I pulled the Ten of Fire. Now notice in the Ten of Fire, you've got a full moon. So, you know, I definitely think that the energy of the feminine is absolutely being affected by this full moon eclipse. Now, the Ten of Fire is about your life being out of balance. And, you know, again, with what I was saying about this card, you know, win or lose, it's a card of extremes. You know, you're going from one extreme to the other. You're not balanced. You're stressed out. You know, don't seek help from other people. You know, and by that, like, I'm being guided to say, like, seek help from your angels and your guides, and you know, other people around you that are support system that can help you through these heavy energy periods. You don't have to go through this alone. You know, but try to think of what you can do to ease your burdens. Try not to put too much work on yourself during this time. And then with the Four of Water, you know, so many of you feminine feel like you and your twin are missing an opportunity right now that, you know, I've heard over and over and over again, and I've seen it all over social media, is that, you know, you're getting older and you're missing out on X, Y, and Z at this part of your life. And you're not missing out on anything right now. You're not together right now because it's not the time for you to be together. You know, some people, I think, feel that divine timing is a cliche. You can think what you want, but you will come together when the timing is perfect. And they have, you know, if your masculine twin has, you know, things that they have to work out, you know, if they have a karmic partner that they need to tie things up with and end a relationship with, they need to be given the space to make that decision and do that, because that is part of their lesson, and they have things to learn in that situation. And by going through that, they're going to be in a better place to be with you. You're going to have a better union when they have done everything that they need to do. And the same goes for you, feminine, when you've done everything that you need to do. So that is the feminine energy. Now, the masculine energy is, I'm having a heck of a time picking these cards up, is opportunity beckons. And I want you to notice the moon. And to me, doesn't that look like a lunar eclipse? That's the first thing that I noticed. So this card is telling me that you know, this lunar eclipse is shaking things up for the divine masculine as well. And it's bringing about an opportunity for them to be changing their lives. You know, and, you know, just because it's an opportunity and an opportunity beckons, you know, this man is overlooking the ledge. You know, he looks like he is shouldering a burden. You know, he looks like he is, you know, has the weight of the world on his shoulders, that this is, you know, not an easy decision, whatever it is that he's thinking about. And, you know, so he has a lot at stake right now. He has a lot to think about. He has a lot of changes coming into his life too, and is really being affected by this lunar eclipse energy. And the clarifying card is the Chariot. So this card's a 7. You know, what's happening is, you know, he's on his spiritual path. He's on the right path. He's doing what he needs to do. Notice that there's another full moon in this card. I love the confirmation on that. You know, but this is telling me, the Chariot is telling me that these opportunities are being presented to the divine masculine during this eclipse period, whatever these opportunities look like for them. And they're going to move forward with their path. Whatever that looks like for them, they're going to move forward. You know, and it might not be easy for them. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take willpower. You know, but they're going to move forward. So, you know, even though, feminine, you know, you are feeling challenged by this energy, the masculine have their own challenges that they're facing as well. Now, the combined energy for both the masculine and the feminine is moving on. Now, don't freak out, because I feel like people freak out when they see this card. I am in no way getting the indication that this is necessarily the masculine and the feminine moving away from each other. Could this be the case for some of you? Yes, this could be the case for some of you. For those of you that is the case for, it's because you need it. You need the break from each other. You need to move away from each other to focus on yourselves so that you can move into union at a later time. But for most of you, you're going to be moving on from the things that no longer serve you, because the full moon is an opportunity to release things. Well, release whatever it is that you want to release, but one of the things that, you know, we talk about is release the things that are no longer serving you. Release fears, release doubts, release negativity. And I feel like both the masculine and the feminine are going to be working towards and want to work towards leaving behind things that are not getting them to where they want to be, and getting them to where they want to go. And I don't know if you can really tell with this card, it's kind of hard to see, but this person is walking from a place on the beach where it's barren and desolate and it's just rocks and sand, but he's walking towards a place on the beach where there's flowers growing. So they're moving towards a place where there's growth and things are blossoming. And so they're moving on to something that's better. So even for those, you know, if you happen to be in a group, you know, in the group that the masculine and the feminine are moving away from each other, you're moving on to something better, because you're in a barren place right now where you're at is not serving you, and you need to be moving in a different direction. And the clarifying card that I pulled with this is Justice. And Justice is, you know, where the masculine and the feminine are moving on. They're going to be doing it, and they're going to be doing what they know is right for themselves. They're going to be standing by what they believe in and what they know is right. So it, you know, in the places where they're leaving things behind that no longer serve them, it's not going to necessarily be an easy decision, but they're going to know that it is a fair decision for them and for their future. And the final card for the near future is Clarity of Belief. And so this is for both the masculine and the feminine. You have the one for the new beginnings. And I feel like both the masculine and the feminine are going to be in this place of, what is it that I believe in? And what is it that I want? Where is my heart? Where is my head? Are they on the same page? How do I get them on the same page? Do I want them on the same page? You know, for some people, you know, you're going to be working on letting your twin go. And your twin may come back to you. You know, you've got the man letting go of the butterfly. You know, if you love something, let them go. Doesn't mean you're giving up on them, but you're freeing them. You know, there's going to be a lot of reflection and inner thought for both parties, you know, in terms of, what do I want from my life? What do I want moving forward? And this is going to be where we're going to start to see some changes. You are going to start seeing feminine, divine feminine, that really say, you know what, I need to focus on myself. And not say, you know, they're not going to say like, I'm done with my twin, but my energy needs to be on me. And you may see divine masculine twins who want to put more effort towards their feminine counterparts. And the dynamics look completely different. You know, so this period is just, it's going to be, you need to believe, you need to have faith, and just go through the process. Trust that things are going to work out in your best interest. And the clarifying card here is the World. And so, you know, what this card is telling me is that, you know, even though you might be in this interesting place of, you know, trying to figure out what it is that you want, you know, where's your heart and where's your head, you are exactly where you need to be, and you are on your way. You know, you've got everything you need right at your fingertips, and you are on the path of enlightenment. You are on the path of ascension. And that's exactly where, you know, that's the goal. That's what we want. That's where we want to be. So, you know, as challenging as this energy might be at times, it's taking us where we need to go. So, you know, just hold on. You know, we will get through these next few weeks. So I hope that you guys liked this reading. I hope that it was helpful for you. If you like this reading, please remember that it's a new offering that I have available. It's the mini twin flame reading. It's $35. You can order it on my website, indigowingshealing.com. You can email me, indigowingshealing@gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook. facebook.com/IndigoWingsHealing. You can also join my Facebook group, which is Indigo Wings Soul Connections. Sometimes I offer specials just for the group. Sometimes I pop on there and do free card pulls. Sometimes I do live, quick little live videos, things like that, just for the group. One of my requirements is that you must have a real profile picture, no scenery images or animals, or I need to see that you're a real person and not a spammer or a robot or some weird thing. So that is one of the rules that I have in order to approve you. So I hope that you guys liked this. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified when I upload my latest videos. When I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for people who are subscribed. So you don't want to miss that if you are not one of my subscribers. And the last thing I want to mention, I am going to be going on vacation starting at the end of next week. It totally snuck up on me. So I'm not going to be, I haven't decided how I'm doing readings. I will be able to do these mini twin flame readings while I'm on vacation, because they're not as intense as my more in-depth readings. But I don't think I'm going to be able to take orders for my more in-depth readings while I'm on vacation. I'm going to be gone for about 10 days or so. So I'll let you guys know in my next video what I'm going to be doing in terms of, shutting down my store, what I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to do a regular twin flame reading for my next video that I hope to get out on Sunday, and then the next 2 videos will probably be mini readings because I will be at the beach. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions. I would love to hear from you. And other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see you guys again soon. Have a great day.